Good morning, friends. I hope you are having a wonderful Saturday morning so far, or whatever time it is where you are. I am not sure where all of my friends are from, so I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Today, I wanted to do some earrings as stocking stuffer ideas, and stockings are my favorite thing. If you saw my post yesterday, I've made some with cross stitch, which I think were my favorite projects ever. I love stuffing them, and I love opening what's in them. So they're always fun. They're a big surprise, and I always used to make it special for my kids because it was special when we were growing up, and I kind of loved it. So here are my earrings. I've got 3 shapes. They're little wooden shapes, and I got them as a kit on Amazon. You can find all different shapes and sizes. These are what I have, so this is what I'm going to work with. And I'm going to do a couple with Christmas and one with more wintry design. So I'm going to tilt you down and we'll get started. I hope you say hello when you hop on. I'm going to look for comments as well. And hopefully you can see that okay. I'll move myself over a little bit so got a better chance of seeing what I'm doing. I need a fuzzing cloth. I don't have all my things ready today. Okay, here we go. So the first thing I did, and I didn't want to make you watch paint dry, so I did it before we got on, is just painting them a base color. I used just a chalk paint, cottage white, so it's a little bit off-white, not stark white. But you can do whatever colors you want. You can use craft paint, you can paint with chalk paste, anything really, whatever you want to do as your base coat. So I just, like I said, I just did this off-white. I'm going to start with the winter, I think. So I've got this cute little snowflake, if I can get it off the backer sheet. There we go. And I'm going to use a pretty blue, and I'm going to try to keep it on. Maybe I'll move these guys off. Keep it on the brown so it's easier to kind of see. I know it's hard with that mat. And I just want that center, and I don't think it's all going to fit. That's okay, we'll do our best. Actually, it might look kind of cute. I was just going to do the center snowflake, but maybe I can center that more and just do the whole. That might look kind of cute with the whole thing. All right, we'll try, and if I don't like it, I can do another one. No biggie. So this is Duchess. It's a beautiful shimmery blue. It was a color of the month, so not available anymore, but it was a pretty color. All right, so I'm just going to take a little bit of the paste. And I'm just going to do one side for now. I will do the other side after we get off camera. And then I'll seal them, and I'll put the little earring pieces on. And then we'll see how they look all done. This is hard to peel off because there's nowhere to grab. There we go. Oh, that's cute. What do you think? I kind of like it with more than just that centerpiece. All right, so let me do the other one. And trying to, if it's not exact, it's not that big of a deal, but I'm trying to get it close. No, it's not going to work because it's flipped on the other way. That's right. They don't have to be exact. Let me get a clean squeegee so I can push down without getting paste all over me. All right. Cute, cute, cute. It's not exactly. I should have gone down a little bit more. I'll stick my finger in it. So there we go. There's our first. That's hard to see. There's our first set. So I'm going to set these aside. And I'm going to close up the blue. And then we can move on. I think I'm going to do these next. So these, I have little holly pieces that I was going to use. Let's see. It's hard to see. I like our new stencils because you can see through them. So, and it's easier to line things up, see where you're placed. So let's see. I'm going to hold it up to the light. Yeah, that's cute. All right, so I'm going to do it's really not sticking well. That's all right. I'm going to do red and green. Traditional Christmas colors. And I'm going to use the smaller little tool that has a smaller squeegee. And do the little berries in red. So tell me, give me great ideas for stocking stuffers. I grew up with girls, I had girls, so I tend to have great ideas when it comes to girls. But I'd like to hear your ideas, and then boys. What do you like to do for stocking stuffers for boys? What are their favorite things to get? I'd love some ideas. Share, share, share. All right, let's see. Oh, cute. I like it. Okay, let me hit that with the dryer real quick because I see it's sometimes with wood. I didn't sand or anything, and it will. I actually may color that in, so I don't know that I care. But with the wood, sometimes it'll seep into the lines. And I did not sand these down before I painted them. So that would be one thing you could sand, or you could wax. I didn't do either. I really would like to get these lined up pretty well because that's a little too high. So let me come down a little bit. And it moved on me. It's not sticking. I don't know where I have my Clorox wipes. I think that's okay. So another tip, if your stencils aren't sticking very well anymore, take a Clorox wipe, not a baby wipe, or any cleaning. Lysol I think will work as well, and wipe the back with the wipe and let it dry, and it should get a little bit more sticky for you. They also have, you can see I missed a little piece of the berry. Like I said, I may paint these, may paint in the designs, so stay tuned. We could do that actually when I'm all done. I may do it on the other Christmas one too. I don't know. We'll play. We'll see what we like. Alright, there we go. Nah, I'm too far over. That's okay. There's our second pair. And like I said, maybe we'll paint those in. And then for our third pair, I was going to use this design, and I was not going to do the whole flower. So maybe kind of like the blue, I kind of like the design all over. But I don't know, then I have to switch colors a lot. And it may get tricky unless I do it in gold. What do we think of that? Maybe? Let's try. And then I won't paint that in, of course. We'll give gold a try. And there we go. This is Nominee, which is a shimmery, beautiful gold. one of my favorite colors. This actually was a color of the month that they put in the line permanently, and I was so happy about that. Oh, that looks pretty in gold. All right. And then I'm going to try my best to line it up again. I guess I have the shape. This one is not opposite shape. Not easy though. That's for sure. Let me get you out of my way. Need my other hand. Let's see. This is hard. All right. We're going with that. Because again, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can see my perfectionism coming through. I almost dipped right in the red. Which wouldn't have been bad. I guess we could do an all red one. I would have just had to paint 2 more earrings. Okay. I'm going to have to do a little bit of touch up on these, like the petals at the bottom, and these 2 dots on top didn't come out all the way. But that's okay. Let me hold those up. Let me know which ones you like best, because I kind of like them all. All right, then as far as painting, I give these guys, I think I'm going to paint in with pesto. Those reds don't go. Maybe I'll just use the same red. All right, let me close this one up. And I need the red. I don't need this one. Just trying to make sure I don't stick my tools in the wrong color. Oh no, did I do that with my finger? I see some smudging. Oh, maybe it just bled. That's okay. All right, I'm going to start with the green, I think. And I'm just going to paint with a brush. Although I wish I had a smaller brush. Let's try this one, it's pointier. I'm just going to take a little bit of pesto and come in here. And I like the 2-tone green. And I could use a little bit of water if I want, but I don't need all that much, so I think it'll be fine. And although doing 4 leaves might take me a little bit of time. No. This is not the best brush either. I need it stiffer, smaller. Stiff like the other one, small like this one. Pointy, I guess. That's all right. Have you started your Christmas shopping? I've gotten a few things. And every year, I say it, every year, I'm going to be done by Thanksgiving. It has not happened once in my lifetime yet. Is this going to be the year? Maybe. I can have hope. Okay, and then I've got, it's one of our little tools. It comes with the paintbrushes, I think. And I just selected the little pointy edge. You could easily use a not a Q-tip, a toothpick, or the end of a really small brush. Do we like it painted in? I'm committed now, but which way? Painted in or not painted in? I like them both ways, actually. But we're committed. We're going painted. So I'll do this one real quick, and then that'll be it for today. And again, say hello if you pop on or catch the replay, and let me know your great favorite stocking stuffer ideas, girls or boys. I love to hear what other people do, and I do have one boy that I stuff a stocking for, but usually he gets cashews in his stocking. Trying to think what else I've done for him. That's mostly what he gets. He likes them, so he gets cashews. So yeah, I guess I could use some boy ideas, because I'm trying to think of other great things I've done for him, and it's not really all that great. Poor guy. Do you do stockings for your pets? We have them hanging. Actually, they share one. But sometimes I stuff it, sometimes I don't. My daughter's really good about buying them all gifts, but I don't know. I've never really done it. Okay. And we just got the little berries to do, and we'll be on our way. Come on. All right. I'm going to let these dry. I'm going to flip them and do the other side. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday weekend. Enjoy, and I'll see you here next week. Bye.